Look, quick question. Do you remember when getting that second income felt like the finish line? Like, once we're both earning, everything will finally be easier. You moved into a nicer place. Upgraded the car. Started ordering food without checking prices. Maybe daycare entered the chat. Maybe student loans magically got bigger instead of smaller. And now here you are. 2 paychecks. 0 margin. And somehow, more stress than before. Here's the thing. If you're wondering why it feels like you're working twice as hard just to stay in the same place, you're not bad with money. You're stuck in something called the 2-income trap. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. My name is Luke, and I spend way too much time thinking about why smart people with good incomes still feel broke. If you're someone who's doing everything right on paper, 2 incomes, steady jobs, benefits, promotions, but still feels financially stuck, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And give this video a thumbs up if this helps you see your money differently. Because today, we're breaking down why 2 incomes often leave people worse off than 1, not just mathematically, but psychologically. Let's challenge a sacred belief right away. We're told, more income equals more freedom. Sounds logical, right? But here's what most people don't realize. More income changes behavior before it changes outcomes. And that's the trap. According to data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, households with 2 earners spend 35 to 40% more than single-earner households with the same combined income. Not because they're irresponsible, but because life expands to fill income. The 2-income household was supposed to mean faster debt payoff, more savings, earlier financial independence, less stress. But today? According to Federal Reserve Survey of Consumer Finances, over 60% of dual-income households live paycheck to paycheck. Let that sink in. 2 incomes. No safety net. This is where it gets really interesting. Let's walk through a realistic example. Imagine one household with a single income of $70,000 a year. After taxes, they take home about $52,000. Their fixed expenses come out to roughly $35,000. That leaves them with about $17,000 in potential savings. Now compare that to a 2-income household. One person earns $70,000, the other earns $50,000, so together, that's $120,000. After taxes, they bring home around $82,000. But now the expenses are higher. The rent or mortgage is bigger. There are 2 cars instead of 1. Daycare enters the picture. Taxes go up. And lifestyle upgrades quietly add up. By the end of the year, total expenses are around $78,000. Which means, despite earning a lot more, they're only saving about $4,000. Same people. More income. Less freedom. Why expenses explode? Look, here's the thing. When one person earns, life is designed around protection. When 2 people earn, life is designed around optimization. You don't ask, can we afford this? You ask, does this make life easier? And easier is expensive. Now you might be thinking, but dual income is necessary, we need both paychecks. Maybe. But let's talk about daycare. Average full-time daycare in the U.S.? $12,000 to $18,000 per child per year. Add commuting, work clothes, eating out, convenience spending. That second income might be contributing $10,000 to $15,000 net. At the cost of time, energy, stress, family flexibility. This is where people get trapped. Here's what most people don't realize. 2-income households are more fragile. Why? Because their lifestyle requires both incomes. If one job disappears, mortgage is suddenly too big. Cars become liabilities. Savings vanish fast. Elizabeth Warren, yes, that Elizabeth Warren, popularized this concept after studying bankruptcy data. Her finding? Dual-income households were more likely to go bankrupt than single-income households. Not because they earned less. Because they had less margin for error. This is the real killer. Once your life is built on 2 incomes, you can't easily downshift. You can't take career risks, start a business, step back for mental health, handle emergencies gracefully. You're locked in. Golden handcuffs, except they're invisible. Why this feels so normal? Here's the uncomfortable truth. You're not competing with your past self. You're competing with other dual-income households. Bigger homes, better vacations, nicer cars. And comparison quietly resets normal. Money isn't math first. It's emotion first. 2 incomes create false security, overconfidence, reduced intentionality. You stop optimizing. You start consuming. Now you might be thinking, okay Luke, but inflation is insane, we need 2 incomes. Sometimes, yes. But needing 2 incomes doesn't mean structuring life around spending both. That's the difference. How to escape the two-income trap. Let's talk solutions. 1. Live on one income, even if you have two. Design your life so one income covers survival. The second income builds freedom. 2. Separate lifestyle from paychecks. Don't upgrade housing, cars, fixed expenses, unless one income can handle it alone. 3. To build a job loss buffer. If one income vanished tomorrow, how long could you survive? If the answer is less than 6 months, you're exposed. 4. Question convenience spending. Convenience is expensive because it replaces time. But time is where wealth actually grows. 5. Redefine success. Success isn't we both make 6 figures. Success is we have options. Here's the mindset shift. A second income should reduce risk, increase choice, accelerate wealth, not inflate lifestyle. I've seen couples earning $150,000 feel trapped, and single-income households earning $65,000 feel calm. The difference wasn't money. It was margin. If this video made you uncomfortable, that's good. Discomfort is clarity knocking. Take tonight and ask, what would break if one income disappeared? What expenses exist only because both incomes do? That's your roadmap. If this helped you see money differently, subscribe. More videos coming on. Lifestyle inflation. Invisible money traps. How to buy back freedom. And remember, more income doesn't create freedom. Margin does.